Hello, everybody. My name is Ponce, and welcome to another episode of Vaz Cuisine Stalker Appreciation. Today is episode 20, which means that I have at least accumulated 20 subscribers at this point. Like I said from the get-go, every single subscriber I get will get their own thank you video. Today we're thanking lucky number 20 and E. And also, like I said in an earlier video, my goal is to hit 50 subscribers by the end of 2025. Right now I'm only at 35, but hopefully we'll get there soon. So here we are going in the apartment on top of Gome, which will be a nice new restaurant downtown right when you hit the medalla off of the Gachi Bridge. We're just checking out the upstairs, which is going to be the bedroom floor. It's going to have 2 bedrooms and an office and a workout room. So it's going to be nice. The whole house has 3 full bath, 4 bedrooms, and 1 half bath on the first floor. And let's get started. Let's get at it. So first we're going to replace the I had to redo the floor on the first floor because I liked the long grained wooden planks on the second floor, and I kind of thought that the tiles downstairs were just a little too basic. They were just a little too plain. We needed to do something different. So that's what we started off with. I decided to go with a nice deep dark oak floor for the dining room, make it look fancy schmancy. Add some tile in the kitchen, but redid the tile. And then we just added a nice dark carpet in the living room. Which, fun fact, the reason why I kind of stick with the gray carpet is because growing up I've always noticed that at least where I'm at, a lot of people at the time did a lot of gray carpet, a lot of dark gray carpet. I didn't really understand why, but it's just been a habit of mine. Just gray carpet, be it light gray, dark gray, whichever gray. Indeed. I decided to start off the project by adding some shelving, some built-ins, and have a little fun with it. So here we are doing some built-ins. Right there I situate a spot for the keys because, that just makes sense. It's right there at the top of the stairs. You take your keys and you go. Over here I decided to do like a little bit of a table where they'll probably keep their mail or, they'll do something. There I kind of wanted to do one of those old school little dinky shelves that we would just hang up, and they're mostly just made for decoration. But you still, keep your knickknacks or whatever on top. And with a little of ingenuity and making sure that it's done, I did it with a structure void. And there's the picture of the grandparents, because you always gotta have a picture of the grandparents. I know that growing up we always had a picture of my grandparents on my dad's side in black and white, and it looks literally like it looks cool. Maybe in a later video I'll show you guys my house in real life, but for right now we're just gonna be doing these. But here we are doing the kitchen. I like the idea that it's kind of a little old school and a little cramped because of the way that the floor plan is on the second floor. And I was really proud of the that hood I did, because it kind of is like 1.5 blocks I used for the hood. So that was pretty interesting. Here we are adding some lights, going around the apartment. Indeed. And like we did with that restaurant, it's gonna be a multi-part video. So this is doing part 1 now. This is the first floor bathroom, which I'm going to be situating the main washer and dryer hookups, but there will be a setup for upstairs. Decided to add some rugs, which I never really do in buildings, so I decided to do that here. Add a little more shelving I wanted to do like open shelves in the pantry, but it didn't look right, so I just, you know, here we are doing a the bench press with some weights in the back. Here's a treadmill. Wanted to do something that looked like the you know, like a panel or something, so that's why I used the lectern. Here we are in the office. Did a closed off office with a little couch in the corner. Nothing too fancy, nothing too fancy. I added the burning skull because, you know, when you're working out, you feel the burn, you feel the burn. And there's the second floor main bathroom in the hallway. And here I said are the washer and dryer hookups, just to have them upstairs as well. Here I am just going around doing just the toilets in the bathtub, as well as adding the faucets and the shower curtain rod in the bathroom. Situating the sinks, and then we did a little shelving in that bathroom over there for like your toiletries, your makeup, you know, whatever. Here's a massive, I don't know, maybe you have like the in-laws or someone's parents, you know, living with you. That's why there's like 2 full bathrooms, and I guess they have a little squishy. Honestly, I feel like I'm kind of neglecting the dried gas, because it's like when I look at them, I see squishies, I see like stuffed animals, I see, you know, all of that, but I feel like I just don't incorporate them enough in my builds. So please, if you guys have any ideas of what I can use them for, I'm thinking of maybe doing a toy store in the future. Maybe in another one of these Bob's Burgers type houses. Ooh. And Creole condos. Okay, I got the idea. Okay. But here we are in the finished product. Come, which means eat. Looks a lot different than its next door neighbor. And like I said, in the next video we'll do the first floor as well as the basement. So we'll do 2 floors per video. Here we are in the living room. I love those built-ins. I love those built-in shelves. They just look so nice. Here's the first floor base. Maybe one of these things I'll situate a like a glazed terracotta block and be like, oh, they're doing some laundry right now. Here's the kitchen. Yeah, I definitely gotta use more of the those tile blocks in building because they look nice. I like the fact that it's like the tiny miniature tiles that are different colors. Here we are at that little decorative shelf, which I'm glad is still standing. I was surprised. And here's the office, and I love the fact that when I went through that door, we had a good shot of the sun coming up, so I had to get all the windows in the front. Here's the exercise room. Look at all those weights. Giving you a first person impression of being on the bench press. Here's that main bathroom where you'd shower up after a long day of doing taxes. Here's the main bedroom. Has the smaller bathroom, but the bedroom part is a lot bigger than the other one. I think, at least. Might be about the same size, I really don't know. And look at that little squishy. He looks so sad. Bendito. I wish they had like a happy one. Like a happy variant. He just looks so sad. Huh?
You don't unless you do the dried gas thing.
I know, but it is a dried gas.
Yeah, but you have to turn it up.
No, I'm saying I wish that they had like a happy one, you know, of it being in that form. But anyway, that was the apartment on top of Come. So thank you guys so much for watching the past, present, and future. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.